Of what?
So to find out what the opposite of a number is, we would do the same exact thing as we did with this. If they give you 4, the opposite is -4. If they give you -3, the opposite is 3. But now we're doing decimals. What's the opposite of 0.3? -0.3. And we're doing fractions. What's the opposite of -1/2? It would be 1/2. They're also going to ask you to do least to greatest and greatest to least. And sometimes you have to really figure out what they're asking. So 0.2, the smaller this number is, the smaller the number. So 0.2 is more than or less than or equal to 0.3. So because this is a bigger number right here, this is a bigger decimal. So this would be 0.2 is less than 0.3. For fractions, say we had 3 2/3 and 3 3/5. It's not obvious which one is more than or less than. If it was something like this, then we don't have to do anything. We could just go, oh, well, of course, 4 is bigger than 3. But this one is too close to just assume what is bigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it into an equivalent fraction by doing 2/3 and 3/5. We find the common denominator. And then once we have the common denominator, it's very easy to see. Is 10/15 bigger or is 9/15 bigger? Does that make sense to you, Shri?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So that's what we're going to do. And then sometimes they might ask you, what is bigger? And they might give you a decimal and a fraction or something like that. You would make them into either all decimals or all fractions. So for this one, you would do 5/10, or you can change this into a decimal. And remember, we do denominator here, numerator here. So the denominator is 9, the numerator is 5. 9 goes into 5 how many times? It doesn't go in, so I put my decimal and I add a 0. 9 goes into 50 5 times. 9 times 5 is 45. And it's going to be a repeating decimal, so it's just going to keep going, 0.55555. So we just put it's 0.5 with a line over it. That tells that this is a repeating decimal. So which one is bigger, 0.5 or 0.55555? This one is bigger. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Wait, did you say 0.55555 is bigger?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you were to write this out, it would be 0.500000, whatever, right? This one would be 0.55555. So our first step is to go here. What's the bigger number? They're the same. Now we go to the second number. Which one is bigger? This one. That's why this is bigger than this. Does that make sense to you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you could actually probably finish